everybody, it's Deb here with Creative Life. Thanks for joining me today. So today we're going to be starting a new project for Clear Scraps. And this project is going to have this cute little wagon and word gather. And this little item is called Gather Wagon Shape. And so cute. So just thought, when I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. Super cute for fall, right? How super cute is this? So yeah, so we're going to go ahead and do some painting on these little wood pieces. And then we've got this cute little board. Now this board comes like you can add words and different things to it, kind of like here. So this is called the base and frame square. Okay, so there's different ones. So this one has scallop. This one has kind of like a little curve to it. This one is, I think this one's square. But there's different ways that you can decorate these. And I thought, you know what? This is so cute. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to open this up. And I'm going to let you see that up close. So there are some of the different ones that you can get from the store. And not only that, but you can decorate it, you know, for however you want. And I will have all the links down below for you. And yeah, so there we go. So okay, so to put this together, what you're going to do is you're going to just stick this on top of here. Because these are interchangeable, you can change these out for every season or for whatever photo you would like to place in here. So you could always buy new frames or whatever and you know, decorate these however you want. So you're just going to stick your frame on here like that. Okay, the top one slides into both of these just like this. The top, then this one here goes on there like that. So, and since it's not glued in, it'll come apart. So it's just like this. Okay. And then when you want to change it out, you just take this out and, you know, you can put a new picture in and then just slide it right back in place. Okay. These little guys, okay, and the neat thing about these is that they can maneuver back and forth. So if you want, you can go ahead and stick this little wagon right here. And then you stick your little word right in there as well. So your word just sits in there, and there you go. So then you have kind of like a 3D kind of thing going on like this, okay? So how cute is that? Oh my gosh, super, super cute. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to paint these and get these all decorated and everything. And then, yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so to begin, I went ahead and grabbed my pattern paper and traced the inside with my X-Acto knife. And I did the same thing for the outside. I just grabbed my X-Acto knife and then traced alongside the outer edge of the wooden frame. Next, after this, I went ahead and took the outer pieces off, and then for any pieces that weren't cut through all the way, I just used my scissors. And voila, we're done. So now what you can do is you can go ahead and you can just cut any excess papers that are stuck on the sides or inside of the frame paper, and then you can go ahead and glue that on. Next, I did the same thing for the wooden back piece. I just went ahead and stuck that on my pattern paper and then just used my scissors for any pieces that weren't cut thoroughly. I just cut it out and then glued that onto the back of the frame.
So here I'm just using regular glue. Now you can use Mod Podge if you want to. I just used my regular art glitter glue or my Nouveau glue, and it stuck perfectly on there. No problems. I didn't have any problems. And then here, I know you can't see it in the camera, but I'm just trimming excess paper from the outside of the wooden frame. Anything that's sticking out from the wooden frame area on the outside, just cutting that away. I did make sure that I burnished everything down clear, really securely, so I wouldn't have any pieces coming out. So next, we're going to go ahead and I'm picking out some pattern, or some ephemera, I should say. Trying to get what I wanted. And I just chose that one with the little pumpkin on it that's up in the left hand side. Here I'm painting the stand yellow. Now this was a brighter yellow than what I really wanted. I wanted kind of like a muted yellow. Really wasn't sure what I was looking for, but I thought, I'll try the yellow, see if it works. It was way too bright. Didn't not want something pretty bright like that. So I let it dry. While it was drying, I went ahead and did the same thing with the top slat part of this frame set, and again I used my scissors to cut it out if it wasn't cut all the way through, and then I went ahead and glued it on, and then I'll show you how we're going to cut the slats in just a minute. So here I went ahead and just made sure that everything was secure, burnished everything down, and then for any excess of the papers sticking out around the sides, just cut those off. So to cut the slats, I grabbed my X-Acto knife, and in between the slats on either side, I just went ahead and cut just that, followed the line down. And then up on the top part where it's kind of, like the edge of that, I went ahead and cut that off too. I did use my scissors to kind of poke a hole in there, and my X-Acto knife, just so that way I could get make sure that everything was, cut out of there. And that's how you cut the slats. So then that was going to go up on top of that. So next, like I said, I really wasn't crazy about this yellow, so I came in with some orange. Now my goal was to not paint the whole thing orange. I was just going to kind of do spotted kind of areas, and that's why it doesn't look so, in certain areas when I first started. But then it kind of got out of hand, and so I was like, oh, so I went ahead and let this piece dry for a little bit. And then came back in and I painted it another color. So I came in with some brown. This is a, for the wagon, I came in with it was like a rusted kind of color from Powder Puff inks, which the Powder Puff inks I get are just from my stash. And I tried it on the orange, and it just didn't look right, so it wouldn't show very well. So I just left it, and I just was gonna go ahead and grab some other paints to paint that. I went ahead and grabbed my vintage photo to see if that would work on there, and that didn't really show up either. So I thought, well, I'll go ahead and place, kind of sponge that on over it. And it turned it somewhat brown, but I still didn't really like the look. So I just got some brown paint and came back in and kind of painted over the orange and the yellow. I really like the color after I did that. I didn't paint the whole thing. I left a little bit of it, the yellow and the orange showing, and I think that's why I kind of liked it. I just left it like that, and I really like how that looked. It kind of gave it a little rustic kind of look. So yeah, and then I came back with the brown. I painted the little wheels and painted the handle brown, and then left that little wagon orange up on top, because I inked that with the Powder Puff ink. For the Gather, now the Gather, I went ahead and grabbed some, again, some ink, Catherine Pooler ink, and I think Sauna is the color I used, and I did like that color. It was a dark, kind of more, I don't know, just a darker yellow than which is what I was looking for, and so I went ahead and left it like that, and I really like how that turned out. Okay, so for this next portion, I went ahead and cut out some of the pumpkins from the paper collection, and actually these pumpkins were attached to a wagon from the graphic 45 paper that I'm using. The graphic 45 paper that I'm using for this project is Hello Pumpkin, and it is super cute. I absolutely love it. So great set by graphic 45, and I think it goes with this base with square frame set. I just think this looks really good together. Next, I fussy cut out these pumpkins because I just thought that they were so pretty. I thought they looked good on the frame. So next, we're going to go ahead and add some foam tape to the back of this ephemera piece. And I went ahead and stuck it on there, but then I took it off, and you'll see here in a minute. I'm going to cut some string out and kind of make it look like it's hanging on like a on the frame. And so I just stuck it on there like that. I grabbed one of those little knobs from Tim Holtz, and I stuck it up there, and I just glued that right on there just like that. It stayed. It worked great. So I stuck the little pumpkins that I fussy cut out, and then I went ahead and grabbed some leaves from the ephemera packet, and I stuck those around the frame. I really like how this looked, and I was going to leave it like this, but you couldn't really see the leaves or the little pumpkins that I fussy cut out. So then I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and grab some more leaves and we're going to stick them on the top of this. Now, I was going to use that little oak tree that is from Clear Scraps, and you could see it right here next to the wagon, and I was going to use that, but I had already stuck on some things and I didn't want to cover anything else up, so I thought, oh, I'm going to save that for a later project. And we do end up using this little oak tree and in a later project. You guys are going to love it. So I can't say right now, but you'll see it soon. So I grabbed some more leaves from the ephemera packet, and I just placed those up in each of the corners, and I think it turned out so stinking cute. I love how this turned out. What a great fall decor for your home, and you can place it on a mantle, on a credenza, on your kitchen counter. So stinking cute. I absolutely love this. And here is our little project, you guys. I absolutely love this little base and frame set. Definitely going to have to get some more of these, and absolutely think it turned out great. I love how the word turned out with the Sauna ink. I love how the little wagon turned out. We didn't do a whole lot. We just basically put some ink on it and went back and rubbed it back and forth. I did paint the little handle a little bit brown. I painted the wheels, but you really don't need to because they're going to be covered. I stuck the pumpkins back behind the little wagon. I love how that looks with the leaves set behind it. And then I hung this little frame up here with the little door handle as my little hook for my happy fall sign. And I just think that that looks so pretty. I love how I fussy cut out these little pumpkins, stuck them on the side here, and then put some more leaves up on top. And I absolutely love how that looks. So it's going to be displayed on my mantle in my front room, just like this. And I just think it looks so cute. I absolutely love it. I can't wait. So I have the link down below for this set, you guys. And thank you so much for joining me. If you
get a chance, head on over to Clear Scraps to check out all of the wonderful items they have in their store. You are absolutely gonna love them. So thanks again for joining me. Take care, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.
Thanks so much for joining me today. Please head over to Clear Scraps and check out their shop. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and hit that bell for future notifications on all upcoming videos, tutorials, YouTube hops, and my live shows, 4:30 on Fridays Central Time.